was good talking with you last night, and glad to know that you're home and out of the hospital. I promised you that I was going to copy some of those old tapes from homecoming. Some of those tapes go back as far as 1986, and I'm going to try to do that this morning and get them off into the mail so that you can get them tomorrow, hopefully. I had my neighbor's son next door, the eldest son, Mark, to come over and rig up the second VCR so that I could do the copying. This is the first time that I've tried to do my own copying, so I hope that they turn out okay. We'll see how these go, and then I'll try to do some more if these turn out fine. Hope you continue to feel better. Glad you're at home, and I'll be in touch soon. Bye. Tell Mom I said hello, and Claudette and all of the family. We'll be in touch soon.
Homecoming is a special occasion where all of us look forward to the return of our families and friends. For those of us with children in faraway places, this is a happy time. It is a time where our homes, which are usually quiet and still, will be filled with joyful noises. I would like to read a poem which is to all the young parents who have little children at home to keep them busy day after day. The name of the poem is, I'd Rather Be Tired Than Lonely. I remember a few years ago, I started taking classes out of UT, and I was taking English classes. And I asked Mrs. Moore, she was my son's English teacher. She had retired, that would she help me? So I would go over there, and she told me that I could write a book because what I wrote about was about my life. And I began to look in different books to write this poem about my life. And I changed it up, I found it, and I changed it up a little bit. And I want to read this poem to the young mothers. And the title of this poem is, I'd Rather Be Tired Than Lonely. A few years ago, when the boys were small and I had so much to do, I often wondered at the end of the day, would my work ever be through? There was washing, ironing, and sewing, some work of every kind, till sometimes I grew tired and weary, both in body and mind. There were little hands and faces to wash, plus hungry mouths to be fed, and other things to keep me busy until it was time to go to bed. Sometimes my footsteps would be hard and heavy, and I wanted to slip away, to get some rest just for a little while, even for a single day. Now the years have passed so quickly, and my 3 boys are all grown. Not a single one is with me because they have families of their own. They all live away, and the father has passed, leaving me only. If I could choose which I'd rather be tired than lonely. Thank you.
To come to this place because it's when we can all be together for homecoming. And this is the only time of year that we will be together like this. After this, everybody will be scattered, and we just love having everybody here because it's just family. And we love everybody.
It's a nice occasion for me because we all get to see our children once a year. That's the only time we get all together. And so we just look forward to being here and celebrating this day, this Independence Day.
I'm so happy to be here, be able to be here, and have all my family with me. I've enjoyed it. I enjoy everybody. And I'm happy that we're all here.
Yeah.
little get together here. And we're going to ask Robert Jr. for prayer. We have prayer.
Pray.
Gracious Lord, we ask that you would shower your many blessings upon us. Help us have clean hearts, humble minds, strong spirit. We're so glad to assemble this time each year. Give us many blessings. These and other blessings. We ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you. That's great.
Right here. You know I do. This is your road, okay. Tell me something. You know I don't say
Is Bo Jackson gonna play this for us? No, he's not. So worry about tomorrow.
Yeah, worry about tomorrow. You work about it. One way or the other.
back row, I promise.
Oh, that's very
How much we have?
JR, our newest little cousin. This is Audrey's little boy. And we're happy to have him in the family. See, and he's looking and being real cooperative. He's not crying or anything. I hate to be one.
So how's everybody in California? Is Wayne going to, Albert, tell me, there's different eggs here. Now tell me what's different.
I don't know what to do.
Well, that's just pepper.
Oh, those are the Germany kids.
Right.
Hey, how you doing? I like your hairstyle there. Look at this young man. I'll give you a hug.
Don't he look just
How you
like
doing?
that?
Great. When y'all get back there from Germany?
We've been here now for a while.
We have 3 days to leave.
Are you going back to Germany? You're going to Arizona.
Can be stationed in Arizona.
Yeah.
You like Germany?
And William is here too.
Oh, great, great. So, great. You can speak German? A little bit?
William's children.
Those, Debbie's children.
Debbie.
Oh, they come to my house the other day. Yeah.
Come on, get the person.
Okay. Yes.
What you want, sweetie?
Where did the fruit dish come from? Doug fixed the fruit dish. Don, how you doing with that camera?
Good, all right. Hey, Debbie. How you doing? I saw all the other part of the family, but you and Willie.
Good morning, sir. Washington. It's always nice to come back. I've sort of gotten used to coming back to Martin every year for homecoming and seeing everybody. The one thing I haven't gotten used to is coming back to Martin to see Judy. Judy has been in Washington so long that I usually find it strange. Judy and I come back down together about the same time, so I haven't gotten accustomed to coming back to Martin to see Judy, and I haven't seen Judy in quite some time. I think what we do when we come here is to sort of ask everybody to tell what they've been doing during the year so everybody can get caught up. Now, a lot of things have happened since last year because we've had a lot of people who've gone to a lot of different places, and every family has got to really take the lead and talk about what has happened in their family so everybody else will be caught up. Now, we had the Persian War, and we had Michael Diggs, who has gone over and participated in that, and Bubba and Forrestine can tell us about that. And we have Willie, who has been over in Germany, and he and his family are back. We'd like to hear a little bit about what they have been doing. We have some events that have happened. I have a little cousin, new little cousin, JR, who is here, and we want to meet JR. We have some things that have happened in our family. We were out in Colorado a couple of weeks ago, and Gregory and Allison had a big event out there. Brian, we'll tell you about Brian. He's in New York, couldn't be here this time because he's taking a course with the Alvin Ailey dancers. Kim and Bee and T and Lori and Terrell can tell you about their kinds of things. Teenie and Aubrey have been all over the world in California. Mom went out to Colorado with us and made a big hit out there. Debbie is here, Maria. Joe is from Denver. Joe is in Denver. Oh, where is Joe? Hey, Joe. And so there are a lot of things happening, and we'd like everybody to tell what's going on. Loretta is promising to come out to Washington and see us again, and we are glad to have Robert Jr., I call him Robert Jr., and this time Clarice and Jackie. So we're going to ask everybody to sort of do their thing. The one thing that Wayne called me from California about 3 weeks ago, Judy, and said that he had received instructions from Judy, and he was passing them on to me, and he said that Judy said I got carried away last year and said a few too many poems, so he said, promise you won't say any poetry this year. So I promised Wayne that per Judy's instructions, I won't do any poems this year. So anyway, we'd like to ask the 3 favorite ladies, though, who we all honor on this day, if they would, before we go around the room, to come up here and let us, the family, give them something special. So Abra and Teenie and Mom Diggs, and we can begin to do these things. Judy, you're going to have to help me.
Okay.
These are the ladies who are really, every year, we come out here and have this nice breakfast, and it's all because these 3 ladies and others, but I think I would embarrass Marianne if I put her into this generation group, so I'm going to I'm not going to bring Marianne. Dudley, I have something for Dudley too. I didn't forget that. So we have for the 3 ladies some nice corsages, and I'm going to do this first, and then I have another young man that I want to come up, and that is our Uncle Dud. Dud? Kim, you said I could call on you. Can you call? Can I get you to help us do this?
Certainly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kim is now, we almost can call Kim, like Marianne, one of the local hosts, but I told Kim, although she's in March, she still looks like Detroit. And this is going to look strange, but please take it like it's meant. This is from the family, and because we have a special young man who has joined us, we also have something special for him. But not a corsage. please take a rose from the family. A rose by any other name is just as sweet. So Dad, the family wanted you to have, from the family, something that we think, because you're also one of Howard Gibbs' sons. So this is a rose, and it's as a rose because it has a special meaning from the family. The family wanted you to have a rose. So you're very special. So we're going to start having some words, and we will start by, I think, by age. That's the only way I can do that. So, Mom, since you're the eldest, Mom, if you would come up while Jim is doing this and say hello. Well, then we'll start by age the other way. Aubrey?
Well, okay. We're just happy to have everyone here, and we enjoy getting this together every year and to see everybody here. So we're hoping that the Lord will spare us to be here for years and years to come. And we hope that you all have enjoyed being with us as much as we've enjoyed having you. So we look forward to this again next year.
On this team, as we started the other way.
I'd just like to say that I'm happy to be here too. And I'm so glad everybody's here, and I just enjoy fixing for you all. So I hope that it'll be a long time now that we can have this again. Thank you.
Well, since I'm the youngest one, I'm very happy to be here, and no matter know how I look forward to this day. I enjoy fixing for all the family, and this is the only time of year when all our family gets together, and so we just look forward to that. And Robert Lee and Clarice and Jackie, and Robert Lee said last year, if as long as he lived, he wasn't going to never miss another. So, we are looking forward to them coming every year, and all the rest of the family. So I just enjoyed it. Thank you.
One of the things we've been trying to do every year is to get Dad up here, so we figured if we gave him a rose, then he would have to say something. So, Dad, you can't get away this year. You've got to say something and at least accept the rose from the family. Come on, Dad.
Okay, thanks everyone. There's a lot that's happened to me. I would like to tell everybody. The last couple of weeks, I'll start by saying this. I went to see and to hear John Diggs speak at the University of Michigan. Michigan State? Michigan State. And he spoke to a group of graduate kids on motivating, find themselves a mentor, and be motivated by these people. They were ready to go out in the world, find something that you want to do, and go for it. All my life, I have been wanting to do something. I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to sing. I wanted to just do everything where people could see me, you know. Just wanted to be seen. And I think that through the years I've sang in clubs in Detroit. I'm not well known. I'm not a well-known singer, but I have worked in several of the clubs in Detroit. I have retired from a medical institute in Detroit where there I helped people. I was rewarded for doing that. And I am a retired. I'm 66 years old, and I feel that I am beginning to start a second career. Okay? Last Saturday, there was a little article in the paper. It said, look-alike. They were asking for people to come and, that was Coleman Young listed. And God knows I don't look like Coleman Young. Anybody that know him, okay? And a lot of, he was the only blacklisted. So a friend of mine said, Deli, why don't you go and try this out? Said, several times people have told you you look like Coleman Young. So I said, no, just go ahead. It should be a lot of fun. So anyway, Saturday I made a phone call and made an appointment to go in on Tuesday. They had an audition between 3 and 6 o'clock. So I said, okay, well, I went to my wardrobe and I got my best to tear out, you know. I goes out there to the studio. The studio was Robert Powell's studio, and it's one of the biggest it's one of the biggest in the nation. A lot of stars have come out of there. Selig, Carol Gibbs, Miss Former USA. A lot of, I could go on and name these people that came from this studio, that came to the studio. I go out there, and when I walk in, they said, oh, here's our first Coleman Young. You know, I said, yeah, who else could I be? You know, my head was like this, you know. So the lady took me over. She said, oh, my God, you know, and she carried me through the studio and introduced me. I was the first one there. Had to go to work. Carried me through the studio and introduced me to all these people. She said, now I want to go over and introduce you to Channel 2, the Kennedy Reporter. Okay, I goes over there and was introduced to him. They start, CBS, TV2 is affiliated with CBS. Okay, and they started snapping pictures and photographing and all this kind of stuff. And I said, oh my God, you know. So I look up and here comes there was another gentleman coming in. And he was identical to Coleman Young. So the owner of the place says, this is not, I said, Dudley, this is not only a look-alike, this is a job offer. Okay? So I didn't say anything. So Mr. Kinley, the reporter, he told me, he said, Dudley, you said you have to go to work. This was about 4:15 or something like that. Said, you can go now. We have gobs of shots of you, you know. So I said, okay, but on my way out, the lady, the owner, she says, come over here before you leave, Dudley. So I went over and she talked. She said, you know, you are what I'm looking for. She said, they were looking for someone for television commercials, for magazine photographs, you know, and men's clothing, just a line of stuff that they were looking for. And she said, I feel that you would fit this purpose. So I said, oh, okay. And so we went. The result of all this came from a contract. I signed a 6-month contract with this agency, the Robert Powell's Bottling Agent. This is my copy. And I wanted all of you to know, that there's no limit to what you can do. Here I am, I'm retired, I'm 66 years old. So there is hope. John Diggs says, find somebody and to motivate you and keep on going this idea. Jesse Jackson says, keep hope alive. So I don't know what's going to become of this, but the contract has been signed, and I'm to be in the studio on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th for a photo section. So I just wanted you all to know that, and I want to thank all of you for your love, all of my sisters, and most of all, I want to thank God. I never stop thanking God, because He is my pilot and He's my co-pilot, and I just want you all to know that. This is what's happening to me right now.
Okay, I want to get, because I know you might have to go, because Jackie is sitting on the edge of her seat. We do want to, before they go, we do want to ask Robert Jr. to come up and represent the Gibbs family from Jackson. Say anything you want to say, and then we're going to have the selection by the Gibbs family.
I'd like to say hello to everybody. I'm glad to be here. My Dudley on my left, who has done just about everything and who is now ready to be seen, has said just about everything that I can think of as a person my age could say to you. I'm older than he is. He hadn't finally really retired. I have. As to telling you what I am doing now, actually, my biggest job, hardest job is trying to keep my grass cut. I'm not looking for any type of job. I'm not trying. I'm just really taking it awfully easy at this point. Since I can say this with a clear conscience, I think I was shocked into speaking as soon as I got here with a prayer, me praying, and that really knocked me to my knees. I would like to let a representative of my family say something. She may have something that you'd be interested in, and that would be my wife. That's Jackie back with her, but I'll get her up here and let her do the talking since she likes to talk anyway.
Special occasion this year. We celebrated our 45th wedding anniversary. And would you believe, this sounds like a fairy tale, but I have never left, not one time, to say I was leaving. I always stay there, because I always thought that if you leave and come back, it loses its effectiveness. So I have really been there for 45 years. And that took some doing. It wasn't easy. But set your mind to it, young folks, you can do it.
That's right. And this is Robert Jr. So Debbie and some of the other younger people who don't know who Robert Jr. is in terms of how he fits into the family, Robert Jr. is the son of Papa's brother, Robert. Jackie, we want you to, Jackie, you don't have to come up, but at least stand up and listen.
Talk about me. She's not going to talk about me. She's not going to talk about me.
I promise not to talk about you, but I'm really happy that you're here. We used to have little tea parties together over at Sarah's house. I mean, we started when we were really little girls, and now we've grown up into really lovely young ladies. So I won't even say we're middle-aged, but we are. It's nice to have you here again.
Oh, I forgot. I had fun, too. We have fun.
We have another addition to our family. And I went out to Denver, Colorado to the wedding. And so I have a new granddaughter. And so I want y'all to meet her. Mrs. Allison Diggs. So I did have a lovely time out there. I just want to tell you that I went out there to the wedding, have a new addition, my another granddaughter.
Our family, and we hope that you all will be very happy till the end. And I wish that I could have been there too. I couldn't make it, but my heart was there with you. Thank you.
So we pulled out everything that you might have in you that even you don't know. Did you know you're going to sing a solo today? I'm kidding. Come on. Get with your cousins here, and we're going to have the selection. Miss Ruby, I guess we need you, Miss Ruby, to play. We'll get this in. He didn't. Robert Jean didn't know he could sing until last year. So, you want the mic? Globetrotters this year. They came to Virginia to see, and Doug came to Virginia to see the two of us first. Yes, John?
They asked me for some help with Loretta.
Loretta? Bring your beautiful voice to the front. Where's Bobby Jean?
Tombstone. So if you're ever out that way, be sure to drop off of I-10 and come down on Highway 90 and see us. We expect to be out there about 2 years before calling the Army quits and hanging up my spurs and getting a real job. But we've enjoyed the time and the journey. We've missed everybody back here, and it's really good to be back home for the breakfast especially, and for all the other things that go on here in Phil Martin, Tennessee.
Allison, come on up so everybody can see you. Come on, Allison. I want to say something about Allison, so Gregory can't say it. We went out and we had 4 days with Allison's family, and it's a lovely, lovely family. Dave and Marty shoot, and they bonded with us, and I think through those 4 days, they had something over their house every night, and it was really a wonderful event. They have a very good family. Her grandmother and her grandmother, the 2 grandmothers were the hit. I think they're both about the same age. They both had on identical dresses at the wedding, and it was just really very, very nice. Allison's brother married them, introduced them and married them, I understand. And Allison's father sang in the wedding, so it was a big family affair. And the other thing about, them, there's one thing, both Allison and Gregory have recently gotten their master's degrees. Gregory is working for the mayor of Nashville in the drug counseling program. Allison, who are you working with?
I have a master's degree in social work, and I work in an inner city clinic in the housing projects in Nashville. Do a lot of stuff with prenatal care with women. And that's all.
She even says Nashville. Thank you. Since we just had Gregory, then I'll stay out of the way. Brian cannot be here, and Brian really wanted to come back for homecoming. As you know, Brian stayed here for at least 4 years. And Brian had an audition, got an opportunity to spend the summer in New York with the Alvin Ailey dance troupe, and he's studying there, and he's, of course, has done a lot of acting in Washington since he's been there. He's been in a lot of stage productions, and he felt that to bolster his career, to have summer in New York with the Alvin Aileys, he could get his dance things going, and it would package him, so when he goes to California to do his big thing, he has the whole thing together. really wanted to be here. I think he is going to be getting back to Washington before we get there, but he could not get back in time to come down here with us.
Okay, I'm just moving from one side of the room to the other. So Audrey, you want to introduce your, as John said, significant other? I think the kids are gone out with the exception of JR. So you want to come on up? Don't, I know you're shy.
Oh, no.
We're going to let you get away with that.
I've got a new family, 2 stepsons, Cadmiel and Ishmael. My fiance, Anthony McCrory. And my new baby, JR.
Thank you, Judy. Judy Button.
Elliot.
As always, it's good to be here to the breakfast. We bring you greetings from our family, Tracy and Michael. We were with them about 3 weeks ago in Jackson, Mississippi, and they were very, very sorry that they couldn't make it here. They asked me to tell you that they would miss it. Michael is in Las Vegas, 2 weeks training session, and he was quite anxious to get there after his 6 weeks tour of Saudi Arabia. And that one he was a little bit, I don't know, shaky about, but he made it there and back safe, and we were very Jeannie also wished to give you her greeting, and she said that she hated that she couldn't make it either. She was here last year, again without Michael, but Kaylee is in a wedding today, and she was unable to make it. Tracy asked for your prayers, because Wednesday she's entering a new phase of her life as she entered George Mason University Law School of Law. So we're hoping that she works out there very well. We have had a very, very good summer. I told Farsheen when school was out that we weren't going to go on take any courses or any workshops. We were going to take the summer as ours for once. And we have been able to take a lot of short trips all over the Midwest and the South. We were in Colorado. We were in Martin 3 times. And we were in Jackson, Mississippi, and Worth Mills Air Force Base in Michigan. Tracy said, "You haven't been here, Dad." No. I said that too. So you said so we got so we call a promise here at Thanksgiving. It's been great. Good. We'll see you next year.
Darlene Patton, Darlene Patton, Darlene Patton. Craig and Charlotte are out. We've had a good year too. First of all, I'd just like to say the Lord is constantly blessing us if we just wait and be patient. Things happen and they happen for reasons that sometimes we don't understand, but yet they happen and we have to go ahead and go along with them. I had recently this summer, the Lord blessed me and gave me a job in Jackson, so I no longer have to hit the highway for 40 miles one way. And I see it as being a step closer to the NFL because I'm a little higher this time. But I'm glad to be there, and I hope that I can bring some of my qualities and the joy that I hope that I left with the kids in Greenfield to some of the kids in Jackson. I'm just thankful for that. And I guess the next thing that I'll have to do is try to sing a song that I was volunteered to sing. So if I don't hit the right notes and Miss Ruby doesn't hit the right notes right off, give us a break and we'll come back. I don't want to use the mic.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm so happy to be here this morning. First of all, I'd like to say Tommy and I are still with the school system, trying to make a difference, because as we all know, the children are our future. We're very proud of our daughter Kim. She's making a good difference here in Martin. Lori is in Detroit, very busy. She is not traveling as much as she used to, but she's now affiliated with the National Bank of Detroit, and she is working on the international level. Terrell and Stanley are doing fine. They have recently purchased a home in the Virgin Islands, and they would like all of you to come down and visit. One day, we just might have a family reunion, or we may be doing this very same breakfast in the Virgin Islands. They would like that very much. And we'd like to say it's great to be back home again. Always happy to see everybody, and we thank God for health, happiness, and most of all, for family, because it's very, very important as we travel from our many different ways, our many different states. We are always blessed by the Lord to make a safe return, and we do appreciate that. So, I'd like to say thank you, and have a good day.
What I wanted to add to what Bee said. Now, Bee, she belongs to us now.
Thank you.
And we're happy to have her here. She's part of us, and we're going to keep her. So, after all these years, we're going to keep Kim. We have some people here. I think Tim was telling me, I don't know, stand up so they, yeah, Darlene's sister. And, but anyway, I just got up here to say that about Kim. That's what I wanted to say.
Well,
that
thank
Kim
you.
knows that, you know, we are happy to have her here in Martin.
Well, I'm happy to be here with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, one of the people who's always here and never misses, who is on his way, Judy tells me, and, you know, we just...
Well, John, I didn't get full coverage on that tape. I remember after reviewing it that my battery was running low. However, I hope you'll enjoy it. The next tape coming up is a little bit better, I believe. This is one going back to when Jim and Conrad were in attendance at homecoming. I hope you enjoy this one. Let's get back to experimenting.